What's up? What it do, soccer world? It is your girl, the one and only Ash Said It, AshSaidIt.com, AshSaidIt.com. Happy Sunday, and more importantly, happy Father's Day to all the fathers, all the dads out there celebrating with or without your children, whether you're in the same state as these babies or not, or maybe you're traveling. I don't know what you're doing, but I wanted to personally wish you a happy Father's Day today. Yes, baby. So, shout out to all the fathers, including my father. And everyone that's just soaking in a good weekend. So, shout out to everyone celebrating Father's Day and doing all these big things, of course, on this weekend, this wonderful weekend. We got so much stuff going on. So much stuff is going on. I mean, I'm headed back to the A-Town right now from Montgomery. We had a lot of filming and stuff going on, and I should have been back last night, but things would have it. Yeah, it didn't happen necessarily last night. So, yes, I'm halfway home to go and visit with my dad and my other folks and people that's out there. So, it's just going to be a good weekend. So, I'm excited, looking forward to it, and hope that you guys continue to push forward no matter what it is that your dream is. You are capable, you are able. You would not be given this life if you weren't. I tell you, for those of you out there that are not having necessarily a grand week, or things are not necessarily going the way that you want them to go, keep in mind this morning that you're able to take a breath. This morning that you are able to get up with a good head on your shoulders and the ability to walk and talk and to move your arms and your limbs, and everything is still in accordance. Someone, somewhere, in some part of the world did not have that luxury. And did not wake up this morning with a full functioning body. And did not wake up to family and loved ones surrounding them. So never take it for granted, the fact that you woke up. That within itself is a miracle. It is an absolute miracle to be able to wake up. It is. It absolutely is. So, never discredit that. Don't discount that. Oh, I just got up. I just got up. I hate my life. Things of that nature. Whatever. Get over yourself. And so, I feel as though I can share this with you guys as we can talk about this. Why? Because. Just because. So, as I've talked about on multiple occasions, when my mom passed, that just changed me in ways that I didn't even know that I could change. And one of the things that has been an epiphany type moment for me is the fact that I don't really have a filter anymore. And what that means is basically I just don't know how to not say things that may possibly hurt someone's feelings because I'm just being truthful. That's just my truth from my experiences, from life experiences to just in general, just observations. It just is what it is. And I had a friend that is recently divorced, and she has a 9-year-old. I think Kevin is about 9. Yeah. And she is worried that, well, really, it's not even necessarily worried. It's just she's blocking the relationship between the father and the son. It's a son that she has. And that's just wrong. It's just wrong. Given that a lot of people that go through divorce, it's never the kid's fault, and you never want to put the kid in the middle of a situation and create tension between them and the other parent, because it's just not right. And so I let her know that. Why? Because like I said, I don't really have a filter anymore. So I told her that, and then next, which came from it, is I told her that he needs to have a male figure in his life. You know, being female, there are things that males can teach other males, not even by talking to them, but just by being around them and being that example. And be it that we are female, we cannot tell a male how to be and what to do and what to look for and things that they're supposed to be involved in, and whatever the case is. And she got offended by it, and said, I don't know what I'm talking about, I don't have any kids. I was like, yeah, I don't have to have kids to know that. You need to have a male figure around him. I don't agree with her blocking the relationships between the father and the son. I don't believe in that. I don't agree with it. I told her that. But I also felt as though she needed to make sure that he had male figures around him and males that can talk to them, because at the end of the day, and a lot of women are not going to be happy with me saying this, but at the end of the day, a woman cannot teach a young man to be a man. No. That's not the way that it was meant to be. That's not the way that it is. It just doesn't happen. Now, they can teach them a lot of things about life and how to take care of themselves, and all that stuff is really good and cool in the gang, but at the same token, they need a male figure. It's the same way that a male cannot teach a female how to be a female. You know? Let's just keep it 100 on the stick. Let's just keep it 100 all the way. There is nothing a man can tell me about my 5 to 8 day situation once a month. And it was absolutely ludicrous when one actually tried to do that one time. And I had to put him in his place. Yeah. So, I would just say, you need to make sure that he has some male figure in his life. And so she took that as me saying that she was not a good mother and that she is ruining her son. That's not what I said. But people are going to hear what they want to hear. And I think that it was a reality check for her, because she felt as though that she could do it. And there's nothing wrong with her parenting style and him and making sure school is good and all these great things. I'm not taking away from that. What I'm saying is, you're not a man. You are a mother, not a man. You are his maternal go-to person. You are not a man. You will never be a man. But you need to understand and come to the understanding of he needs to be around other people, because maybe he has questions about, let's keep it real, he may start to have questions, if you haven't already, about his body and why things function the way that they function. You can tell him the biological reasoning behind it. You can go textbook for a while, but when real life is happening, he needs to be around a male. And so she stopped talking to me because of that. I don't take it back, because I feel like I would be just as wrong if I had stayed silent and stayed quiet about it when I felt in my heart and soul that this needed to have been said. It needed to be put out there into the forefront so that she understands. And it may not be that she understands immediately. It may take a couple of years for it to sink in, or a situation happening for her to understand, oh, wow, this is what Ash was talking about. And I'm not by no means a guru of any sort. I'm not a person that studies this stuff. I am just a realist. I took courses in college that helped me to understand life better and understand people and situations a lot better. But I'm not perfect. But I can just tell you from observation and what I've seen throughout the years, yeah, you need to move and do on that, because when they start having questions about themselves and things and happening and whatever the case may possibly be, we're going to keep it G-rated on a Sunday. They need to be around someone that's going to give them a better idea of understanding of what is going on with their bodies and how to handle these situations on a regular basis. That's as much as I can say about that. You know, that's the good things that I can say about that is that that was that. And some people may say, oh, Ash, you know, you completely overstepped your boundaries and you did this and you should not have done that and you totally just went off on left street or whatever the case is. And maybe you're right. Maybe I overstepped my boundaries. Maybe I did, but I don't care anymore. And like I said, that's one of the things. That was one of the defaults that I got when my mom passed. Before, I would be very timid and very soft and gentle with my approach and how I would talk to people about these things and how I would gently, ever so gingerly, just tread softly on the ideas or whatever the things were. I don't do that anymore. You know, I just don't. Life is too short to be uncomfortable and not into the things that I want to be doing and not involved with the ideals. I feel as though I'm denying a part of myself. If I don't allow myself to express myself, I'm denying myself that truth. I am. I'm denying myself that truth, and I refuse to deny myself any further than what I've already done. And I've denied myself previously. I've denied myself in the past about so many different things. But, no more. No more. So, yeah, she's not happy with me. It is what it is, but I put it out there, and I don't feel bad for it. I was not disrespectful. I just kept it 100. And, yeah, I just kept it 100, so it is what it is. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all listening to me and all this crazy stuff that I got going on. All of this stuff, all of that. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, on this Sunday, I hope you did something extra for your dad. Whether it's cook him breakfast, take him out for dinner, got him his favorite t-shirt, I don't know, whatever it is that you supposedly did. I hope that you did something extra for your dad that did so much for us. And hope to support us throughout the year. So it is what it is. So yes, that's the story. I love y'all to pieces. Thank you. Put forth some good positive vibes, some good positive energy for this week. You're going to need it. We are under spiritual warfare. Just keeping it 100 with you. You're going to need some positive energy. You're going to need it. So, do that. Make sure that you do that for yourself. And then keep in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face and tell them, don't believe me, just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. Because that's what we're doing this for. We're doing this for the history books. Social media is nice. It's fun. It's cool. But real life is so much better. It's so much better. So, I'ma holla at y'all later. Deuces. Yeah.